Hello and welcome to this meditation to help you discover the source behind your comfort eating, to help you possibly identify the triggers and to manage them in a different way. I invite you now to sit comfortably, either cross-legged on the floor if you're used to meditation and that's how you normally sit, or to sit on a chair with your spine upright, your back supported by the back of the chair, your feet flat on the floor. I invite you to close down the eyes if you feel comfortable to do so, or if not, to just soften your gaze so you're focusing softly on some point in mid-distance. And bring your attention now to your breath. And as you inhale, just notice where in your body the breath comes to. Is it stopping at your chest? Is it going to your ribs? Is it coming all the way into your abdomen? There's no judging here, there's no criticism. We're merely noticing our breath. And notice your exhale. Is it long? Is it slow? Or does it feel slightly rushed? Are you exhaling from the depths of your belly? Or from the top of your chest? Again, we're noticing. And the next time you inhale, I want you to see if you can slow that inhale down a little. Maybe take it deeper into your body. And pause for a moment at the end of the inhale. And then as you exhale, just let it go. Just allow your body to relax around that exhale. Allow the tension to creep out of your neck, and your shoulders, and your jaw. Allow your feet to just spread a little further on the floor. Sink a little deeper into the floor as you lengthen each exhale, as you deepen each inhale, and feel your body relax. Feel your calf muscles just let go. Feel your thighs sink into the floor of the chair. Feel your belly soften. Although it rises and falls with the breath, the muscles don't need to contract or hold on. And the same goes for the muscles holding up your spine. They can work without tension. Maybe you might like to roll your shoulders back a few times. Just really let go of the tension in those shoulders. Wiggle your jaw from side to side and just allow that tension to just seep out. Maybe scrunch up your eyes really tight and then just let them go as that tension seeps out of your face. And allow your arms to relax. Feel the muscles on your upper arms, your forearms. Just let go. Allow your fingers to curl loosely in your lap. And just noticing your breath now. There should be a warmth spreading through your body as it relaxes. Maybe even a slight tingling. And that's okay. And continue to breathe deeply with 3 or 4 more breaths in your own time, allowing your body to just completely relax, to let go. Now, I want you to bring to mind something that you're truly grateful for in your life. Something that you, or somebody even, that you love, that you feel life wouldn't be as good without that item, person, pet, whatever it is in your life. Bring that person, pet, object, place to mind right now. See it in your mind's eye. And allow yourself to feel the joy, the love, the gratitude. When you think of this person, this place, this object, this pet, allow yourself to just be filled right now with all those feelings of love, of joy, of gratitude, of calm, of peace when you're around this person, this pet, this place, this object. Whatever it is that brings that great sense of joy to your life, of love. And breathe into it and allow it to wash over you. Allow it to fill your entire body with this feeling of love, of gratitude, of joy, of peace, of calm. And know that you are deeply, deeply loved, that you are safe, that no matter what comes up before you in this meditation, what emotions arise, what memories arise, they can't hurt you now. Emotions are transitory, they're feelings, memories too. And memories not only are transitory, but we attach meaning to them when sometimes there was no meaning. It was merely an event. So as you bask in this light of you created, of joy, of love, of peace, of calm, of gratitude, feel your feet flat on the floor. Feel your bottom on the floor of the chair. And know that you are held, that you are safe, you are grounded, you are deeply, deeply loved. This is your essence, this love, this joy, this gratitude, this peace, this calm, this light. This is who you really are at your core. Everything else is beliefs and thoughts that you have allowed to create your reality. And today we're going to dispel some of those beliefs and thoughts. So sit here and breathe in this essence of you, in this feeling of love, of joy, of calm, of peace, of gratitude, of safety. And know that while you're in this space, nothing can hurt you. And that if at any point during the meditation you need to come back to this space, it's here and accessible for you. And take a few deep breaths, long, slow breaths now, as you just sit with this feeling and bask in it. And see you as you truly are before we begin our work for today. And now I want you to go back in time, in your mind's eye. Travel back to a time when you first used food as a comfort, a time that you first remember. And it could be a time as a toddler when you hurt yourself, and instead of being cuddled and told everything was okay, you were given something to eat. Maybe you were throwing a tantrum, and to distract you from whatever it is you really wanted, you were given food. Maybe it was as a teenager when you failed an exam, or had broken up with a boyfriend and were grieving, and you were comforted with food. Maybe it was when you were older, in your 20s, and something happened at university. Again, it could be an academic failure, it could be a major breakup. Maybe there was nobody for you to speak to, and you used food as a comfort. There's no judgment, there's no criticism here. Don't overthink this. Just allow the first memory to pop up and see your younger self. See your younger self at that time. And allow yourself to feel the emotions, to feel whatever that younger self was going through. Whether it was grief, sadness, anger, resentment, fear, whatever those emotions were, allow them to come up in you now. Allow yourself to feel them and know that you are safe, that they can't hurt you. And notice where in your body you feel that feeling most. And if you can, maybe place a hand there. Place a hand on your body where you feel this feeling. And feel the comfort and the warmth of your hand as you allow this feeling to rise up. And breathe through it. Just allow this emotion to pass. For it will pass. And just breathe into it. And know that you are safe and that this emotion, this feeling, will rise up and will pass. Then I invite you to ask your younger self to sit on the floor or on a chair in front of you. And I invite you to take their hands in your hands. In your mind's eye, I want you to look them deep into their eyes and ask them what they needed at this moment in time. What would have brought them the most comfort at this moment in time? Maybe they just needed to be listened to. Maybe they needed to be wrapped in the biggest bear hug ever. Maybe they just needed to be held while they cried. Maybe they needed to be told everything was going to be all right. Maybe they just needed someone to sit beside them in silence while they processed whatever was going on with them. So I invite you now to ask your younger self what they needed in that moment. And in your mind's eye, I want you now to see, can you give your younger self what they needed? So if it was to be wrapped in a great big bear hug, can you do that in your mind's eye for your younger self? And if you're doing that, maybe you can wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself the greatest, biggest bear hug ever. Maybe they needed to be listened to. So sit now and hear their voice. Allow yourself to listen to what they needed, to what was going on for them, and deeply acknowledge that. Maybe they just needed to know you were there. So tell them you're there. You're always there. You have their back. And if they needed to hear that everything's going to be okay, show them. Show them how far you have come. Show them that you're doing so well now. That despite their perceived failure, breakup, whatever it was that's bothering them right now at this moment, you have come through it. And you're still here. You're still loving, you're still learning, you're still growing strong. You are so strong, so resilient, so brave, so courageous. Let them know that. I'm going to give you a few moments now to just sit with your younger self and give them what they needed at that moment in time. And know that whatever comes up, you are safe. You are loved. You are deeply, deeply loved. And you can always come back to your place of safety if it all gets too much. but sit for a few moments now with your younger self and give them what they need. And allow yourself and your younger self to receive what they need. And now I want you to, once again, if you've been hugging or sitting beside your younger self, to take a chair, the seat opposite them, and once again take their hands in your hands. In your mind's eye, look them deeply into their eyes and tell them how much you care, how much you love them, how you've always been there for them and how you will always be there for them, and how they can come to you for comfort, because you know what you need now. You know how to comfort yourself, and you can give yourself that comfort without food. Make an agreement between the two of you that the next time you feel triggered, the next time these emotions come up, that you're going to take a moment to breathe, to allow yourself to feel the emotions, because we know they can't hurt us, to allow whatever comes up, and to give ourselves comfort by hugging ourselves, by speaking out loud, maybe recording ourselves in a voice message if that works for you, by journaling, by moving, by dancing, by whatever method came up for you when your young person told you what they needed in that moment. Maybe you need to call a friend. Allow yourself to accept what that young person has told you that they needed at the time, and know that they still need that, and that together you can resolve this. So look them deep in the eyes and tell them, I've got you. I have got you. I love you. I love you. Together we can do this. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for showing me what you need. I love you. I love you. I love you. And now, give your younger self a hug. And tell them they are free to go. You have their back. You got this. And as you sit in your chair and watch them walk away, know that today you've grown stronger, more resilient, braver, and more courageous. That you have got this. You know what you need to do for yourself. You can do this. And I want you to repeat now, as you sit here and breathe, I've got this. I have got this. I can do this. I can do this. I know how to comfort myself without food. I know how to comfort myself without food. I do not judge or criticize myself for my need for comfort. I do not judge or criticize myself for my need for comfort. I own my emotions. I own all my emotions. I allow them to pass without judgment or criticism. I allow them to pass without judgment or criticism. I am strong. I am resilient. I am brave. I am courageous. And I love who I am in this moment and every moment. I am strong. I am resilient. I am brave. I am courageous. And I love me. I love me. I love every facet of who I am. I can see how amazing I am, and I am showing that to the world. I am amazing. I am amazing. I am strong. I am resilient. I am brave. I am courageous. I am amazing. I know how to comfort myself. I love myself. I deeply, deeply love and acknowledge myself for my bravery, my courage, my resilience. And I do this every day. I love myself. Take a deep inhale. Bring your hands to heart center in prayer pose. Bow your head and thank yourself for showing up today, for the work you've done for today, for the bravery, for the courage it took to come and do this work, and deeply acknowledge how amazing you really are, how truly awesome you are. And allow yourself to feel that in every fiber, every muscle, every bone of your body. And feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Know that you are deeply, deeply loved. You are safe. And all is good. When you're ready, bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Maybe take a full body stretch. And come back into the space, the room around you.